Tennessee Titans All-Pro defensive tackle Jeffery Simmons spoke to the media after a heated Tuesday practice featuring multiple fights and a tense exchange with a media member. Simmons assured everyone these incidents won't happen again and took full responsibility for his actions. Tuesday saw Simmons in 2 altercations, including a fight with rookie tackle JC Latham and a brawl involving both the offensive and defensive lines. Titans coach Brian Callahan didn't eject any players, and practice continued smoothly. Simmons emphasized the need for controlled aggression, stating, "We're not here to fight. It's just part of the game. You need to understand where to draw the line." Titans GM Brian Callahan praised Simmons' leadership, highlighting his influence on the entire team. As the Titans training camp continues, they prepare for their first preseason game against the San Francisco 49ers on August 10th. Stay tuned on Harold Comeback.
Starts with good hand.
On Wednesday, Tennessee Titans All-Pro defensive tackle Jeffery Simmons spoke to the media following an eventful Tuesday that featured multiple practice stoppages due to fights and a tense exchange with a media member. Simmons assured that such incidents won't recur. "At the end of the day, I take full accountability for my actions on the field," Simmons stated. "That'll never happen again with me." Simmons played a key role in 2 altercations during Titans practice on Tuesday. The first involved a solo fight with rookie tackle JC Latham, and the second occurred a play later, escalating into a brawl that included the entire offensive and defensive lines. Despite these incidents, Titans coach Brian Callahan did not eject Simmons or any other players from practice, and the remainder of the session proceeded without further conflicts. Neither Simmons nor any of the primary figures in Tuesday's incidents spoke with media after Tuesday's practice, as media availability participants were decided upon before the session. After practice, Simmons briefly confronted 104.5 The Zone radio host Buck Reising during his live show, though the altercation didn't last long and didn't get physical. The two then spoke before practice on Wednesday. "We have an understanding. He has an understanding of where I'm coming from, and I have an understanding of where he is coming from," Simmons said. "He has a job. I have a job. I always talk about that switch, when to turn it on and when to turn it off. I kind of still had it on coming off the field, of course, with the way practice went. But like I said, that's not me. It'll never happen again." Regarding the on-field incidents, Simmons stated that he and his teammates need to improve their ability to channel controlled aggression. He mentioned that any frustrations are expressed during practice and don't carry over into the locker room afterward. "We're not here to fight," Simmons remarked. "Latham and I got caught up. It's just part of the game. We compete. All the extra stuff is unnecessary, and we recognize that. Just like in a game, if you hit someone in the face mask, you're out. You need to understand where to draw the line." Titans coach Brian Callahan said he wasn't particularly concerned by the extra physicality. Titans GM Brian Callahan spoke to Simmons on the field after Tuesday's practice and had particularly strong things to say about Simmons' leadership before training camp began. "Jeff is not only the leader of the D-line group and the defense, but the whole team," Callahan said. "And you feel it and you see it, and the way he goes is the way the group goes. Just not in terms of on the field, but off the field as well, and how he handles his business. And so he set a great example for those guys, so they have something to follow." The Titans training camp will continue over the next 2 weeks as they prepare for their first preseason game against the San Francisco 49ers on August 10th. The Titans took the field for their 5th open practice of training camp on Wednesday at Ascension St. Thomas Sports Park. Here's a look at what stood out. The Titans practiced in pads for the 2nd day in a row. After some spirited one-on-ones with receivers and defensive backs, the Titans' skill players worked in a 16-play 7-on-7 period with the defense, while O-linemen and D-linemen worked in one-on-ones with a pass emphasis. The Titans worked in a 16-play team period early before working in an unscripted team period that consisted of 12 plays, before another unscripted red zone lockout period. Practice ended with an unscripted live tackle period with the third-teamers.